गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वती नमः। श्री गुरु चरण कमलभ्यो नमो नमः। माता रानी का ध्यान धरे, काम जब ही कोई करे। माता रानी का ध्यान धरे, माता रानी का ध्यान धरे, काम जब ही कोई करे। जय माता की जय माता की, मिलके सब बोलो बोलो जय माता की जय माता की, मिलके सब बोलो माता रानी का ध्यान धरे, काम जब ही कोई Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. 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 Om Namo Hanumate Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. 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 Vande Santam Hanumantam. 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 Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vejase Raghunataya Nataya Sitaya Pataya Namaha. Sitaya Pataya Namaha. Bolo Rama Sitaram. Bolo Rama Sitaram. Viran Manaya Kilayavana. Ram Ram Seyore Prabhu Manaka Seyore. Viran Manaya Kilayavana. Ram Ram Seyore Prabhu Manaka Seyore. Prabhu Manaka Seyore. Prabhu Manaka Seyore. बोले श्रमापति महादेव की जय। श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। प्रिय भक्तजन, शुभ स्वागतम and welcome to this evening's Sandhya. As you join once more again in a beautiful katha taken from the golden pages of the Devi Bhagavatam. This evening performing our Bedi Puja oblations and offerings to respected Devis and Devatas. My humble pranam to Pandit Madan, of course, conducting puja and worship to the feet of Devi Ma. To Pandit Dharan joining with us this evening as well, my humble pranam and Devi Mata blessings. My dear friends, devotees and bhaktas, Kadavujai, I invite you all to please stand as you join in our opening arati. Sajam Chabarati Samyuktam वही न योजता मया दीपगृहान् देवस्य त्रैलोक्यातिमिरापहम्। ओ मैया सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी, तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया। सुनो मोरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी, तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया। पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल, पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल, रे तेरे भीत चराया, रे तेरे भीत चराया। सुनो मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी, तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया। सुआ चोरा तेरे अंग विराजे, सुआ चोरा तेरे अंग विराजे, केसरी तिलक लगाया, केसरी तिलक लगाया। सुनो मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी, तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया। ओम चामुंडाय विद्यै नमः। ब्रह्मा वीर परे तेरे द्वारे, ब्रह्मा वीर परे तेरे द्वारे, शंकर ज्ञान लगाया, शंकर ज्ञान लगाया। मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़ा तेरे द्वारे परे, मंगल की सेवा सुनो। बोले चक्रम्बे माता की। ओम नमो नारायणाय। कलियुग द्वापर त्रेता मदि, कलियुग द्वापर त्रेता मदि, कलियुग राज सभाया, कलियुग राज सभाया। मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़ा तेरे द्वारे परे, मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा। दीप नैवेद्य आरती, धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती। मोहन भोग लगाया, मोहन भोग लगाया। मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़ा तेरे द्वारे परे, मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा। भगत मैया तेरे गुण गावे, धन्यो भगत मैया तेरे गुण गावे। मन वांछित फल पाया, मन वांछित फल पाया। मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वारे परे, मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा। सुआ चोरा तेरे अंग विराजे सुवाचोर तेरे अंग विराजे केसरी तिलक लगाया केसरी तिलक लगाया मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा हाथ जोड़ा तेरे द्वारे परे मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरे जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा दे ओ जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा दे जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी जग काली देवी जय 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 जग काली दे ओ जग काली देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी अम्बा अम्बा जय जगदम्बा अम्बा अम्बा जय जग अम्बा अम्बा जय जगदम्बा अम्बा अम्बा जय जगदम्बा अम्बा अम्बा जय जगदम्बा अम्बा अम्बा जय बुरे जगदम्बे माता की अपने अपनी आसन लीजिए may have respectful seats this evening. Once more again, Shubh Swagatam and welcome to all bhaktas and devotees joining with us this evening here at the Mandir and to all those joining with us via our live stream on Media Concepts 29 Facebook and YouTube channel. This evening, my dear friends and devotees, we are about to journey once more again through the golden pages of the Devi Bhagavatam. But before doing so, I invite each and every one of you to sit upright together as we join our palms together in pratna, in prayer we pray, as we surrender to the feet of Bhagavan. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Devi Maa, Durga Maa, Kali Maa, हमें दया करो. श्री गणेशाय नमः. ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमो नमः. श्री गुरु चरण कमलेभ्यो नमो नमः. श्री गोविंदाय नमो नमः. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. सर्वमंगलमंगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणे नमोस्तुते. नागेन्द्रहारा यत्रिलोचनाय भस्मंगराय यमहेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगंबराय तस्मै नकाराय ओम नमः शिवाय. तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय. Salutations to Hanumanji. Om श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार वरनो रघुबर विमल यशा जो धायक परचार बोधहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरे पवन कुमार बल भूरि विद्या देव मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। बुरे पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई, गुरुदेव की नाई। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीशति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बलनामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगे। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। कंचन वरन विराज सुवेशा कानर कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ वज्र ध्वजौ विराजे कांधे मोज जने को साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियारि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि रंग जरावा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहावे रामचंद्र के काज सवाए लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उदलाय रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा कर पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। सहस वदन तुम्हारो यस गावे अस कई श्रीपति कंठ लगावे संकारिक ब्रह्मानि मुनीषा नारद शारद सहित अनीशा यम कुबेर गोपाल चहाते कवि को बिर कई सके कहाते। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। तुम प्रकार सुग्रीवनि कीना राम मिलाय राज पर दीना तुम्हारे मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन पर मानो दियो ताहि मनुर पर जानो। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। ओम नमो हनुमते नमः। प्रभु मुद्रिका मिली मुकामाही जल्दी लंघी गए अचन चनाही दुर्गम काज जगत के चेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते राम रुआरे तुम रखवारे हो तन आज्ञा बिनु पैसाए जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय सब सुकल है तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना अपन तेज समारो आपे तीनहु लोक हाकते काप भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय जय 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 महावीरा जय जय हनुमान जय 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 महावीरा जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान बोलो जय जय बोलो जय 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 महावीरा जय जय हनुमान। हनुमान चालीसा says भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। The one who chants the name of Hanumanji with love and devotion, all evil, all negativity is removed. Nasai rog hare sab pira, jabat nirantar Hanumat veera. The one who chants the name of Hanumanji with love and with devotion, all sickness, all diseases are removed. So great, my dear friends, is the name of Lord Hanumanji. Tonight with love, with devotion, we glorify Sri Hanumanji. नास है रोग हरे सब पीरा जबर निरंतन हनुमत बीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मंत्र वचन ज्ञान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम द्वारे जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असवर दीन जान की माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सरर हो रघुपति के रासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय अंतकार रघुपति पुरचारी जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित नार रहे अरमत से सर्व सुख करे संकट हरे अमिते सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय या सत बार पाठ कर कोई छुटई बंदे महासुख होई जो यहाँ परे हनुमान चालीसा ओ यशिसा की गौरी सा तुलसीदास तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाय पवन तनय संकट हरणम मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसौ सुरभूप हृदय बसौ सुरभूप हृदय बसौ बोले पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। My dear friends, devotees and bhaktas, a beautiful katha taken from the Golak pages of the Devi Bhagavatam. The 88,000 rishis and munis gathering together on many Sharanya. They are asking of the great and learned sage Ved Vyasa Maharaj
to narrate to them the greatness of the now Durga Puja. We all will see from time to time the Durga Puja being done. Very rare we will see the now Durga Puja being done. Sometimes you go to Durga Puja and we see that 10 jandis are being placed, 9 for the Devi and 1 for Kal Bhairav Baba. This is when the now Durga Puja is being performed. They are asking to narrate to them about the greatness of this now Durga Puja. Ved Vyasi Maharaj Bori, he begins to narrate. What does he say? We listen to the medium of Katha. Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Devi Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Devi Sri Durga Sharanam. लिया हाथा दीरा हरिया हर गुण गात नव दुर्गा चौसत गावत निरखरा श्री दुर्गा शरणम ममा श्री दुर्गा शरणम ममा श्री दुर्गा शरणम ममा देवी श्री दुर्गा शरणम Mama. Vidyashi Maharaj, he says, the now Durga is the 9 major forms of Durga Devi. They are called Shaila Putri, Brahmachadini, Chandraganta Mata, Kushmanda Mata, Skanda Mata, Katyayini Mata, Kalaratri, Mahagauri, Siddhidhatri Mata. These are the 9 forms or the 9 roots of Devi Durga. He says that once there lived a noble person. He had good qualities. He would worship God, but wasn't to regular devotee. He would not worship God too regularly. But he lived a fair life. He says that this man, he didn't believe that things could go bad. He always had faith that everything would happen good in his life. Like many of us, we always believe that there is only good in the world. Whenever we believe that there is only good, it is a good way of thinking, but it's not reality. Wherever there is good, there will always be bad. Wherever there is positivity, there will always be negativity to balance the universe. But he always believed that everything is good and nothing could happen bad to him. One day he says this very person is walking through the forest region, and while he's walking through the forest, something happens to him. What took place? The Katha tells us. Devi dasharana nija jani kirti kripa amba Jagadamba Bhavani Maya Manga Sindhu Raja Shri Durga Sharanam Mama Shri Durga Sharanam Mama Shri Durga Sharanam Mama Devi Sri Durga Sharanam Mama Devi Sri Durga Sharanam Mama Maya Sri Durga Sharanam. Bode Jagadamba Mata Ki Jai. My dear friends and devotees, it is a wonderful devotee who always believed that only good things could happen to him. But we live in a world where there's a balance of good and bad. Many times as a Pundit, you would even hear people say, Baba, I don't believe that they have any bad. There's only good. Today we worship Devi in the form of Katyayanima. And we are going to learn about her as well. This man is walking through the forest, and while he's walking through the forest, he began to feel very strange. He started to feel sick. And while he started to feel sick, this man fell unconscious. People passing by saw him there lying on the ground. But while he's lying there on the ground, from a perfectly normal person, his skin had little boils. His skin had a disease now. He's lying there, unaware of what is taking place with his skin. He's in pain. He's groaning. And whilst he's in pain, and whilst he's groaning there, people that is passing by is looking at him. No one could recognize him. No one knows whom is this person. He's covered. And so, someone eventually noticed him by his very voice. And taking him back to the Nagare, to the village, this person take him to his family members. And everyone is in shock and amazement. But how could this happen to you? You're perfectly normal. And the snap of a finger, something like this could happen. Have you ever witnessed something like this? Have you ever witnessed anything like that? We live in a world today where these things are real. It was real then and it is real still. We live in a world today where things like this still exist. We live in a world today where amongst us is a lot of evil and a lot of bad. I'm not saying that everything that goes wrong in your life means something bad has happened to you. But we live in a world where we need to be extra careful. He never believed that anything could be bad could happen to him. He always believed that there's only good. He doesn't know what to do. He lies there in pain. And while he lies there in pain, tears is flowing from his eyes. And he's calling out to the divine Devi. He's calling out to that mother. And as he calls out to the mother, the Devi is listening to his prayer. Whenever we are sick, whenever we are in problems, who should we turn to? If something like this were to happen to us, where would we have turned? Imagine you walking down the road and something like this happened to you. Who would you turn to? Many people do not turn to God. They turn to the other peoples. And when they take all of their money, then they decide to turn to God. The Katha is teaching us, when negative things come in your way, when evil things come in your path, it is reality, it is part of life. Tonight we are going to learn how powerful that Devi is. And when anything wrong goes in your life, simply take it to the Devi and she'll deal with it. He surrenders to the Devi. He prays to her. He calls out to her. And as he calls out to the Devi, what takes place with his son? Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. He calls out to Durga Ma. Durge, Durge Jai Jai. Remember one night Katha where I taught all of you that we must try to help others? Tonight, I want to help this man in the Katha. If I want to help this man in the Katha to call the Devi, well, Jai Bhagwan, this man did. Durge, Durge Jai Jai Amba. Durge, Durge, Durge Jai Jai Ma. Durge, Durge, Durge Jai Jai Ma. Calls out to the Divine Mother, and the tears are flowing from his eyes. Devi Bhagavad teaches us, whenever we call upon the Divine Mother, she comes to you. Many times we ask the question, but I've been calling the Devi, but she hasn't come yet. You know why? There's a key to everything. When you are calling the Divine Mother, you mustn't call her from the lips, but call her from the heart. When you are calling the Divine Mother, you must have faith in her, confidence in her, and she will come to you. Believe me, my dear friends. Tonight, he has faith in the Divine Mother. He says, Ma, no one could help me but you, O Devi. In today's world, the Katha reminds us, nobody can help you but God, my dear friends. With the blessings of God, you have to help your own self. And here he says, Ma, you are the one to help me, O Devi. In today's world, how many of us have that amount of faith in God that when something goes wrong in our life, God is going to fix it, God is going to intervene, and God is going to help you? But how many of us run from the east to the west, to the north, to the south, looking for somebody to help you when that person themselves needs some help? Imagine that, my dear friends. Surrender to God. God is going to help you. He surrenders to Devi Ma. He calls her with faith, with love, and with devotion. Durge, Durge, Durge Jai Jai Ma. Durge, Durge, Durge Jai Jai Ma. Ma, night and day I pray for thy blessings every day. He says, Ma, night and day I pray for your blessings, O Ma. Please come to me and help me. Ma, please lift me out of this sickness. And while he's praying and he's crying and surrendering to Devi, right where he is, my dear friends, he slips away. The Devi appears in his dream and she tells to him to worship her in the form of Nau Durga. To worship her in the 9 major manifested form, and all of your sickness and disease will be removed. All negative energy will be removed. And she tells to him that while he was walking unconscious of where he was walking, he had crossed what you call a tutka. Anybody knows what's that? When you go home, ask your Aji and Anya Acha. We must be careful where we are walking. Very mindful of where we are walking. Because as much as there are a lot of good in today's world, there's a lot of not so good. This is why our elders will always tell us, be careful and watch where you're going. Diwali night is the most powerful night, but it is the darkest night. Be careful. This is why your elders will tell you on Diwali night, do not leave your home. Stay home. There's a reason for that. People do these same things and put it in 4-road junctions, etc. And innocently you might be walking and Jai Bhagwan. Listen to your elders sometimes. My dear friends, the Devi says this is what you have crossed. You have taken someone's sickness. But when you worship the Nau Durga, O son, all negative energies will be removed. All pain, all sickness, all disease will be removed. You will be blessed with long life. He says, Ma, I think I'm going to mar gaye. She says, no. You will be blessed with long life. You will be blessed with prosperity. These are the blessings that you gain when you worship in Nau Durga. He wakes up and is excited because he has hope. There's hope. He knows when he performs his puja, he is going to become better. But the Devi tells to him, when performing that puja, to offer the now Nimbu Deepam, the 9 lights, the 9 Deepam, the 9 lamp that is made with the Nimbu. What is Nimbu? The lime. I remember someone telling me recently, Baba, it's only nowadays I hear is of a lime in Durga Puja. All my life I never knew that. So all your life you maybe never go Ramayana. Because it's there in the book from ever since. It has always been there. And if we have taken the time to listen or the time to read, we would have understood these things. Our Dharma is so beautiful. There's a remedy for everything. And so, he wakes up. He tells his Dulahin and his family members, and they begin to make the necessary preparations. How they are going to perform this Nau Durga Puja? How do we perform Nau Durga Puja? My dear friends and devotees, they gather very beautifully the different kalsa, the various kumbhams, the 10 kalsa they prepare, the 10 coconuts to offer to the Devi, the 10 pairs of lapsi and suhari, the 10 jaipal, the nutmeg, the fruit that brings victory. The very colored akshatam, the colored rice that is colored with the saffron, for purity and prosperity. The nimbu is offered, the lime, to cut all negative energies and to bring positive energy into your life. But the Devi has instructed him to offer the purest of all flowers to her, and his sickness will be no longer. What is the purest of all flowers? The purest of all flower, she says, offer to her. He begins to search for this. And while he's searching, he's wondering, what is the purest of all flower? The Katha tells to us tonight. Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jai 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 Jagadamba Devi. Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jai 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 Jagadamba Devi. O Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jai Jai Jai, Jai 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 Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba. O Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jai 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 Jagadamba Devi. Journeys to the east, to the west, to the north, to the south. He's wondering, what is the purest of all flower? My dear friends, he has been given an instruction by the Devi to offer the purest of all flower, and he's searching for it. How many of us, when we have puja, many of us are going to have puja as Diwali approaches? How many of us will go searching for items to offer to the Devi or to the Devatas? How many of us? How many of us are going to ensure that you get gobar? We're going to say, Baba, but the way I live have no cattle. Jai Bhagwan. My dear friends, we say, Baba, but where I live have no cattle. I cannot get cattle ghee to do hawan. So what I get, we had to use. Baba, no cane again, you know. So Lord Shiva can again no cane. We make excuses when time to get the ingredients to do our puja. We cannot go to the nearby village to look for it because we don't have time. But Christmas is coming. And if you're one of your ingredients, you don't have it, and you have to go Port of Spain in all the traffic, that's okay, Baba. I'll take a day off and I'll go for it. Isn't that so? We must know what is our priority and what comes first. Make the sacrifice. We will complain, Baba, I can't do no big prayers. Baba, I could only do a small prayers. I can't buy a big pan and give you 300 for it. Christmas coming. Baba, don't worry. Back pay coming too. Isn't that so? We make time for everything else. Nobody says, no, no. Don't enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. But when it comes to your puja, perform your puja to the best of your ability. Likewise, you will take a day off to go wherever to get whatever. Make time to go and get your gobar, to get your dahi, to get your ghee, to get your sugar cane, and to perform your puja. You didn't put your date for your puja today for tomorrow. When you place your date, begin to prepare yourself. You're going to worship God. You're going to do something, do it to the best of your ability. He's searching for this purest of the purest flower. And finally, he sees this flower. Finally, he reaches a sage, and the sage explains to him, what is this flower? The Katha tells to us. Jagakali Devi, Jagakali Devi, Jai 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 Jagakali Devi, Jagakali Devi, Jagakali Devi, Jai 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 Jagakali Devi, O Jagakali Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jai Jai Jai, Jai 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 Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jai 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 Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi, Jagadamba Devi. Jai 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 Jagadamba Devi, Jai Jai Jai. Bole Jagadambe Mata ki. The Rishi, the Muni tells to him, the purest of the purest flower that is offered to the Divine Mother is the Nariyal ke pool, the coconut flowers. Have you ever seen puja being done to the Devi and the coconut flowers is offered? When you are performing now Durga Puja, the coconut flower is offered to the Devi. Why it is considered the purest? The coconut flower comes in a case. Have you ever seen it? It isn't contaminated by even a bee or any insect because it's protected into the case. So the Nariyal ke pool, the Nariyal flower is the purest offering that you can make to the Devi. When you charhawe, when you cut the flower from the tree, before cutting it, you ask the tree that today you are going to take this flower to perform the Devi Puja, and may the Devi bless this tree to have prosperity too. For you have bring forth this flower to offer to the mother, and then you will cut the flower. And then Baba will perform the prescribed rituals and open the case where the flower is offered to the Divine Mother. So powerful is this offering. He prepares himself and has all of the ingredients. He have grind the dal very beautifully. The 9 lotas of the dal is prepared. And he's about to worship the Divine Mother. And as he's about to worship the Devi, tonight, my dear friends, he takes the 10 kalsas and he places them upon the fig leaf, where he fills it with the Devi Dhar, and where he performs puja to each form of the Devi. This evening, let us all sit upright. Let us join our palms together, as we to worship the Divine Mother in the form of the Now Durga. Whilst we worship her, we surrender to her lotus-like feet. We too receive the blessings of the Devi. It is said, as he worships Shaila Putri Mata, my dear friends and devotees, he gains the blessing of victory. Om Vande Vacha Chittalam Maya Chandraya Dhara Krityate Namam Brishana Rudraya Shulaya Dharam Shaila Putrim Yashavinahim. He surrenders to Brahmacharya Ma, the Divine Mother who blesses us with patience, the Devi who blesses us with peace of mind, the Devi who blesses us to remain calm and focused in our goal of life. He surrendered to her. Om Dandana Kara Param Bhayam Akshamala Kamandalu Devi Prasidhatu Maye Brahmacharina Natu Namaha. He worships Chandragantama, the Divine Mother who bestows the blessing of victory, protection, the one who grants the blessing of longevity. He prays to her. Om Pindacha Paravara Rudra Chandra Kopastra Keyuta Prasaranam Tanute Mayam Chandrayam. He worshipped Kushmanda Devi, the 4th Devi. As he surrenders to Kushmanda Devi, she is the one who blesses him with prosperity, the one who blesses him with the blessings of victory in everything in the material world. He surrenders the lotus-like feet. Om Sarva Sampurna Kalasham Rudraye Rupalupatam Dandana Hasta Param Bhayam Pushmanda Shubhadastu Yami. He surrenders to Skanda Mata. For Skanda Mata, she guides you in this material world. The one who leads us out of the Mahamaya, the illusion of this world. The one who leads us to Mukti. He surrenders to her feet. Om Singha Asana Ghata Nityam Param Chakarvayate Subhaya Dashtu Sada Devi Skanda Mataya Shiva Shine. He surrenders to Katyayani Mata, the Devi who removes all sickness, all diseases, the Devi who blesses us with good health and longevity. Om Chandrahasto Jwala Karna Suraduraya Varnavahanam Katyayani Shubham Dayato Devim Dhayanavagatini. He surrenders to Kalaratri Mata, the mother who destroys all negative energy, all evil that surrounds us, who brings protection spiritually, physically, and mentally to Haribhuti. Om Ekavani Japa Karna Pura Naganastan Titalo Bashyate Kritiye Kartana Tehi Balam Yoshirnaye. He surrenders beautifully to the Devi from Mahagauri, who blesses us with all-rounded prosperity, wealth, health, and strength. Om Sveta Vrishaya Samarudra Shveta Amba Ambika Mahagauri Shubham Dhayan Mahadeva Pramodhara. He surrenders to the ninth Devi, Siddhidatri, the one who blesses us with the many siddhis, the spiritual abilities of life. He surrenders for spiritual protection. We all need spiritual protection in today's world. Om Siddhi Gandharva Yakshera Yitra Suraya Ramarerape Samamana Sadhabhayat Siddha Siddhi Sadhayini. He surrenders to the 10th Kalsa, who represents Kala Bhairava. Om Hrim Batukaya Apadvaranaya Kurukuru Batukaya Rim Om Namah Shivaya Rim Om Namah Shivaya Rim Om Namah Shivaya. As he surrenders and invites the 9 Devis, performing puja to each Kalsa, he places the Neem Patra, he places the coconut upon the Kalsa, and he worships each Devi. He offers the Akshatam, the rice grains, in 9 little heaps where he places the Jaipal and Puja is done. 9 diyas are lit and there he offers the Lapsi and Suhari. But as he offers the Nimbu, he remembers he must offer the Arti with the Now Nimbu Deepam. How do we create the Now Nimbu Deepam? We cut the lime in half and we turn over the lime. Or you remember when you suck an orange? And the orange have no juice again, what does do? You spin over the orange. You turn over the skin of the lime and clean off everything. And you will get a little bowl. This is going to be the diya. This is where ghee is placed inside of it. And a wick is placed in there. And as you light the wick, a beautiful aroma is going to come from this. And this aroma, it is said, invites the presence of Cacandee Mata. This aroma pleases Cacandee Mata. And it removes all sickness or diseases in your path. This is the blessing that he's going to give. He prepares the now Deepam of the Nimbu. And as he places it there, he begins to worship Cacandee Mata. He begins to glorify that Divine Mother as he holds the Deepam in his hand. He begins to pray to that mother. Ma, hame daya karo, hame raksha karo, bharambar namaskar karta hu. O Ma, may you accept this light. May you accept this Deepam. For this 9 light that I offer to you, Ma, may it remove all sickness from my body. This is the importance of offering the Nimbu Deepam. Within the period of Navratri on the 7th night, which is tomorrow, is where we offer the Nimbu Deepam. Those who wish to prepare your Nimbu Deepam, put your ghee in it, your wick, bring it and offer it to the Devi. This is why we celebrate Devi Ustav. This is why we have the clay image of the Durga. She will take all your sickness. She will take all your problems into the Ganga, my dear friends. Bring your offering of lime tomorrow. Tomorrow we worship Kali Mata. She will take everything. He holds the offering and he prays, O Ma, may you accept this offering. He surrenders to her lotus-like feet. With love, with devotion, he holds the arti and he begins to offer arti to the feet of the Devi. And while the arti is the Divine Mother, he sings praises to her. He glorifies her.
Cacandee Ma, Cacandee Ma, Cacandee Ma, sukh ka sagar hai. Sarva
कात्यायनाय च विद्महे कन्याकुमारी च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्. He surrenders to the Devi with his diya. He outpours his love to that divine Devi. And as he offers his love with his diya and he places the diyas in front of the kalsa, he begins to offer each coconut. And as he offers the coconut, cracking this coconut and offering arti, he surrenders himself to the Devi. How do we bow when we go before God? When we go before Devi, how do we bow? We surrender ourselves. To the lowest, my dear friends, as low as you could go. Don't go where we need a crane to pick you up. You go how low you could make. Many people may lie before the Devi. He lies there because he's in pain. And why is he lying there, my dear friends? He holds the knee brief in his hand. And as he holds the very knee brief, he closes his eyes and he prays to that divine mother. Jag Janani Jai Jai Ma Jag Janani Jai Jai Beharini Bhavatarini Bhava Bhamini Jai Jai. And as he opens his eyes, he feels something passing over his body. He sees a Devi standing there, holding the knee brief in her hand. And as he looks at his hands, he doesn't see any sores again. He sees clean skin. Tears begin to flow from his eyes. And he begins to glorify the Divine Mother. He surrenders to her. Ma, thank you, Devi. Om Sri Maha Katyayani Devi Mata Bhyo Namaha. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Namo Nama. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Namo Nama. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. Katyari Maharani Namo Nama. My dear friends, as he holds the feet of the Devi and tears flows from his eyes, he glorifies her. Victory to you, Oma. Because of you today I am better, I am in good health, Oma. Today you have taught me a beautiful lesson for life. Never take anything for granted. Never take anything in life for granted. In today's world, we take many things for granted, isn't that so? We take our good health for granted. We take everything. Sometimes we take people for granted too. The Katha teaches us, never take anything for granted. Sometimes expect the unexpected and always be prepared to deal with whatever life brings before you. But whenever life brings negative things to you, where should we turn with it? Turn to God. But not only in times of sickness and disease, and not only in time where negative things come, but every day of our lives we must surrender to the feet of Devi Ma. Receive her blessing. But more so in troubled times, take your problems to the Devi. There is nothing, my dear friends, trust me, there is nothing that the Devi cannot fix. There is nothing that the Devi will never lift you out. Make one footstep to the Devi, she make 10 to you. My dear friends and devotees, as we terminate Katha, as he surrenders to the feet of Devi, as he offers gratitude, I remind you, tomorrow evening we perform Kali Mata Puja. Tomorrow evening we make offerings to Kali Mata. Tomorrow evening, bring your offering of the nimbu, bring your offering of coconut, and let us offer and receive the blessing. Devi Bhagavad teaches us, and tomorrow night you'll learn this in Katha, that in the age of Kali Yuga, Kali Mata worship will reign. In the age of Kali Yuga, the form of Kali Mata will be worshipped more and more. Why? She takes that root and that form to destroy all the negative things that are taking place in today's society. So tomorrow night, we all be given that opportunity to worship that mother and to receive her blessing. Bole Mahakali Mata ki! Kateri Maharani Namo Nama, Kateri Maharani Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Namo Nama, Kateri Maharani Namo Nama, Kateri Maharani Namo Nama, Kateri Maharani Namo Nama, Kateri Maharani Namo. Bole Kateri Mata ki! Now Durga Mata ki, Shankar Bhagwan ki. My dear friends, devotees and bhaktas, at this point in time I invite you all to sit upright as we join in the chanting 108 times of Om Dum Durgai Namaha, as we make oblations and offering into the holy and sacred fire. I invite Pundit Darren to lead us in chanting of this beautiful mantra.
Om Dum Durgaye Namaha Swaha. 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 ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः स्वाहा
ओम कात्यायनाय च विद्महे कन्याकुमारी च धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम श्री शैलपुत्री माताये नमः स्वाहा। ओम श्री ब्रह्मचारिणी माताये नमः स्वाहा। ओम चंद्रगंता माताये नमः स्वाहा। ओम कुष्मंडा माताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। ओम स्कंद माताये नमः स्वाहा। ओम कात्यायनी माताये नमः स्वाहा। ओम कालरात्रि माताये नमः स्वाहा। ओम महागौरी माताये नमः स्वाहा। ओम सिद्धिदात्री माताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। ओम श्रीकाल भैरव भाभाभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। पांचमुख हनुमानभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। ओम सर्वेभ्यो देवीभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। सर्वेभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। सर्वेभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। कराओ जाए प्रियस्थान परिपूर्णमाहुति। ओम जयंती मंगलाकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा दात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते। ओम पूर्णमिधा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णवं शांति स्वाहा। आचमन। ओम सर्वपापहरं दिव्यं गंगेयं निर्मलं जलम् आचमन्यं मया रतं गृहाणं परमेश्वर विफालिफाय वनस्पतिरसुरा बूटोयो गंडुगंडुटमः अग्रहान् सर्वदेवानं धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृहीतं दरसोते ग्रसिंग ओजसि ओजसि मुहिदिः बलमसि बलमसि मुहिदिः धूपं दर्शयामि। श्री गोविंदाय नमो नमः। श्री परमात्माय नमो नमः। My dear friends, devotees and bhaktas, at this time we join in the offering of the coconuts to the respected Devis and Devatas. We take the first coconut as we pray to Hanuman Swami, the embodiment of strength. Om लाल देह लाली रसे अरुण हरिदान रंगोर भद्र देह लान वरदं जय 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 कपिसूर यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कीर्तमस्मि कंजलिं वस्परि परिपूर्णालोचनं मारुति नित्यं रक्षा संकशं। बोले पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय जय कपीशा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता। वायुदेवा वरना वीरा, वायुदेवा वरना वीरा, अजय तनया, अजय तनया, अजय तनया महावीरा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमान। पवन पुत्र हनुमान की राम भक्त राम दूता, राम भक्त राम दूता, ज्ञान पंडित, ज्ञान पंडित, ज्ञान पंडित महावीरा, जय जय कपीशा, जय जय कपीशा, जय कपीशा हनुमंता। पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। At this time, we take the second coconut as we pray to Kal Bhairav Baba, the embodiment of justice, protection. It is said, wherever there is injustice, there is justice when Kal Bhairav Baba is present and where he is worshipped. Today we surrender to the feet of Kal Bhairav Baba. Trimbadukaya Apadvaranaya Kuru Kuru Badukaya Hrim Om Namah Shivaya. Bam 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 Bola Bam 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 Bol Dimitaka Bridanga Bhola Arabam Arabam Bam Bam Bol Dimitaka Bridanga Bhola Arabam Arabam Bam Bam Bol Bam 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 Bola Bam 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 Bol। बोले श्री काल भैरव बाबा की, काल भैरव बाबा की। मेरो भैरव बाबा, मेरो भैरव बाबा, काली माता लाले कहाई रे। मेरो भैरव बाबा, मेरो भैरव बाबा, काली माता लाले कहाई रे। काली माता लाले कहाई रे, कहाई रे, काली माता लाले कहाई रे। मेरो भैरव बाबा, मेरो भैरव बाबा, काली माता लाले कहाई। बोले श्री काल भैरव भगवान की, महाकाली माता की। बम बोले हरे मोर मन कामना पूरा करे। बम बोले हरे मोर मन कामना पूरा करे। मोर मन कामना पूरा करे। मोर मन कामना पूरा करे। बम बोले हरे मोर मन कामना पूरा करे। बाबा की नाम पर गंगा की धार, पर गंगा की धार। बाबा की नाम पर गंगा की धार, पर गंगा की धार। सबके रतवा बाबा दुआ, सबके रतवा बाबा दुआ। बम बोले हरे मोर मन कामना पूरा करे। बम बोले हरे मोर मन कामना पूरा करे। We hold a third coconut. As you pray to Devi Mata in the form of Katyayani Devi, O माँ हमें दया करो, हमें रक्षा करो, बार-बार नमस्कार करता हूँ। दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डे जय भूता प्रहारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते मरुकैतव द्रवदेवी वरदात्री वरदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशोदहि वशोदहि न दात्रो न माता न बुद्धि न दाता न पुत्रो न पुत्री न विद्यो न भ्राता न जया न विद्या न वृक्षो न मा गति स्वं भवान्। ओ बोले जगदम्बे माता की, जगदम्बे माता की जय दुर्गे, जय जय दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे, जय जय दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे जगदम्बे दुर्गा काली माँ, जय जय जगदम्बा शेरावाली माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ देवी माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ देवी माँ, माँ दुर्गा माँ। बोले जगदम्बा माता की, जगदम्बे माता की। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दुर्गा रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्ते 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्ति रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्ते 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 नमो नमः। जय दुर्गे, जय जय दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे जगदम्बे दुर्गा काली माँ, जय जय जगदम्बा शेरावाली माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ जय माँ, माँ देवी माँ, माँ देवी माँ, माँ दुर्गा। My dear friends, devotees and bhaktas, those who wish to come forward and offer your aarti, you can do so at this time as our shrotas will continue with our aarti. Bolo Durga Bhavani Ambe Ma, Bolo Kali Bhavani Ambe Ma, Durga Bhavani Ambe Ma, Bolo Kali Bhavani Ambe, Bolo Durga Bhavani Ambe Ma, Bolo Durga Bhavani Ambe Ma, Bolo Kali Bhavani Ambe Ma, Durga Bhavani Ambe Ma, Bolo Kali Bhavani Ambe Ma. पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल, पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल, ले तेरे बीत चराया, ले तेरे बीत चराया, बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ, दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ, बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। चोर तेरे अंग विराजे, सुवाचोर तेरे अंग विराजे, केसरी तिलक लगाया, केसरी तिलक लगाया। बोलो शक्ति भवानी अम्बे माँ, शक्ति भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो काली भवानी अम्बे माँ, बोलो काली भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो दुर्गा, ओ बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ, देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। ब्रह्मा वीर परे तेरे द्वारे, ब्रह्मा वीर परे तेरे द्वारे। शंकर ध्यान लगाया, शंकर ध्यान लगाया। बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ, दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। कलियुग द्वापर त्रेता मदि, कलियुग द्वापर त्रेता मदि। कलियुग राज सवाया, कलियुग राज सवाया। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ, दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। दीप नैवेद्य आरती, धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती। मोहन भोग लगाया, मोहन भोग लगाया। बोलो काली भवानी अम्बे माँ, काली भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो काली भवानी अम्बे माँ। शक्ति भवानी अम्बे माँ, बोलो शक्ति भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो काली भवानी अम्बे माँ। दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। धन्यो भगत में अतिर गुण गावे, ओ धन्यो भगत में अतिर गुण गावे। मनवांछित फल पाया, मनवांछित फल पाया। बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ, दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी, दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोले जगदम्बा माता की, जगदम्बे माता की। सुहाचोर तेरे अंग विराजे, सुहाचोर तेरे अंग विराजे। केसरी तिलक लगाया, केसरी तिलक लगाया। बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ, दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। ब्रह्मा वीर परे तेरे द्वारे, ब्रह्मा वीर परे तेरे द्वारे। शंकर ध्यान लगाया, शंकर ध्यान लगाया। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ, देवी भवानी, देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे। बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो दुर्गा, बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ। देवी भवानी ओ देवी भवानी, अम्बे माँ बोलो दुर्गा भवानी, अम्बे माँ। कलियुग द्वापर त्रेता मध्ये, कलियुग द्वापर त्रेता मध्ये, कलियुग राज सभाया, कलियुग राज सभाया, बोलो देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ, देवी भवानी अम्बे माँ, बोलो दुर्गा भवानी अम्बे माँ। रूप कन्या का अपना बनाया, मानो भक्तों को दर्श दिखाया। रूप कन्या का अपना बनाया, मानो भक्तों को दर्श दिखाया। बरस का पाया हो बरस का पाया, माता रानी के भवन में। जय जय माँ जगदम्बे माँ, जय जय माँ जगदम्बे माँ, जय जय माँ जगदम्बे माँ, देवी माँ जगदम्बे माँ, जय जय माँ जगदम्बे माँ, जय जय माँ जगदम्बे माँ। ओम मंत्रहीनम क्रियाहीनम भक्तहीनम जनार्दनम, यत्पूजितं मया देवा परिपूर्णं तरस्र मे। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियवा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिं सुबहुतं करोमि यज्ञ सकलं परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि। Together. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव जसका त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव। हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले गणेश भगवान की, उमापति महादेव की, आज शक्ति दुर्गा माता की, काल भैरव बाबा की, बोले पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय जय सीताराम। You may have your respectful seats. Aarti Prasad, Panchamrit to come your way. Bhojan is prepared for each and everyone. Please do stay and partake. Here's a reminder, those who like to go with us on the 5th, 4th Visarjana Tariko Bay and you do not have transport, the temple has arranged transport and the cost is $50 per person. Also, here's a reminder, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., the pujaris of the mandir will be here to conduct offerings and oblations to the feet of the Devi. Feel free to come and join in these offerings. Jai Sitaram.